Each year, millions of people visit Singapore, producing countless social media posts about their experiences. But how did travelers view Singapore way back in the 19th century? Thanks to the notes of scholar Li Zhongjue, we have a valuable glimpse into old Singapore through the eyes of a visitor. This book is called 新加坡风土记, roughly translated as a record of the local conditions of Singapore. It is a 38-page thread-bound travelogue containing notes about Singapore as observed by Li Zhongjue during his visit here. Li was a scholar from China and the sworn brother of Zhuo Binglong, the first Chinese consul to Singapore appointed by the Qing government. This travelogue was produced when Li visited Zhuo for 2 months in the middle of 1887. This book does not contain any chapters, nor is it organized according to any theme. However, it covers a wide range of topics such as government, trade, local produce, religion, language, and transport. Li begins his notes by giving an overview of his travels to Singapore and information on Singapore's geographical position. He details how he started his journey from Canton and stayed at Macau for a few weeks before boarding a southbound steamship in Hong Kong. He also mentions that the steamship would first travel southwest for over 3,400 miles to Saigon before journeying another 2,400 miles to reach Singapore. Upon reaching Singapore, Li had to get used to the humid tropical climate. He was especially intrigued by how locals took cold showers starting from the top of their heads to get rid of the tropical heat. He remarked that newcomers would initially hesitate to shower in this manner, but would eventually adopt this practice after traveling in the heat for a while. Another notable observation by Li was the use of flags. He noted that whenever a vessel entered the harbour, flags at the summit of Fort Canning would be raised to inform the merchants of their arrival. The flags identified the vessel, country, and trading company it belonged to, and where it was anchored. Moreover, if a fire broke out in the town during the day, a flag would be raised at Fort Canning, and cannons would be fired. The number of cannonballs fired and the color of the flag indicated the location of the blaze, allowing voluntary firefighters to rush to the scene quickly. Besides noting these interesting things, Li also wrote about vices that he observed, such as labor trafficking, gambling, and opium smoking. For example, Li observed how almost 90% of coolies were opium addicts. Many of them worked as rickshaw pullers. Rickshaw pullers earned about a straight $1 a day and could live decently on that money. But many spent their earnings on opium instead, which cost about 20 cents for a qian or 3 grams of paste. This not only left them poor, but destroyed their health as well. 新加坡风土记 provides a valuable glimpse into the late 19th century Singapore society, especially the life of the working-class Chinese population. Many other travelogues written during this period were by Westerners traveling to the Far East after the opening of the Suez Canal in 1869. Hence, this book not only has high research value because of its content about early Singapore, but is also particularly unique as it is written from the perspective of a Chinese official in waiting.